Alright, y'all, we back home. We in the kitchen. We about to get started cooking. I have wrapped my hair up, pulled it back down. I wrapped it up. I have washed my hands. Now we're about to start cooking. We're eating cabbage, meatloaf, dressing, and rolls. Meatloaf, dressing, cabbage, and a roll. Yes. Why I feel like I'm missing something? I ain't missing nothing. That's what I'm saying. So we're about to start. I got my chicken on to put inside the dressing. I'm about to add my stuff in it to season it and let it make its own broth. Maya is over there. She's playing with candy that she got at the store. But we're about to start. So I'm going to turn y'all to the stove so y'all can see what's going on, okay? To get my seasonings for the chicken. And so I can season it so it can go ahead and, you know, do its own thing, cook down. Let me know if y'all want a tutorial on how to make dressing, and I will do that. But as of now, y'all just here to watch me cook. I'm not really doing a tutorial. Like, I'm a season it, I'm gonna put my stuff in there, and I'm gonna just let it go on about this business. Y'all, I do not cook with salt because I don't know. I just feel like salt is too salty. Why am I cooking with salt? That's just how I feel. So I'm just going to season it up, but I'm not using salt. Now I will say I do cook with salt. Let me rephrase that. I cook with salt, but the items that already have salt in them, I don't cook with, you know, iodized salt, whatever it's called. I just cook with. I'm only doing 3 chicken legs. I'm making a small dressing. So I'm not doing too much seasoning. I don't know any measurements because, baby, I cook until, I season until my eyesight feel like, okay, that was good. So I don't know no measurements. But I'm boiling down 3 chicken legs. They're going to make their own broth, and I'm going to use some of that broth for the dressing. So, but what I was saying is I don't cook with, is it called white salt? What is it called, y'all? I don't cook with, plain salt. I guess that's what it's called. I have plain salt so that I could put it in my pasta water, so that I could throw it over my shoulder, so that I could put it at my door, you know, my door entrance. But that's about it. Other than that, ooh, that seasoning is smelling good. Can y'all see it? I'm gonna let that do what it needs to do. Next, we are going to make cornbread. Y'all know I'm in the kitchen, so that's what y'all hear. But next we're going to make cornbread. We are using one of these for cornbread. It's only us 3 here, so we don't need anything big. If it's not a holiday and we're not sharing or having, you know, major leftovers, we don't need nothing big. I'm going to rinse this, grease it. This is going to be for my cornbread, but I'm going to mix my cornbread up first. I always use self-rising cornmeal mix. It don't matter if you get white or yellow, as long as it's self-rising cornmeal mix. This brand is Martha White. I don't know if there's another brand. I mean, this the brand my dad used to make cornbread with. Like, so I don't know, but this is tried and true. So Martha White cornmeal mix, self-rising. That's the key right there. Self-rising. If it's not self-rising, you're gonna need baking powder and all that. So I am going to make homemade cornmeal. We not making no Jiffy bread. We making homemade cornbread because we not having no Jiffy dressing. No, ain't nobody eating no sweet dressing over here. So, no Jiffy. You gotta make it homemade. It is so easy to make homemade cornbread. You literally, easy Southern cornbread. Literally, follow the recipe on the back. It's super easy to make. So that's what I'm about to make. And once I got the cornbread made and mixed up, I'll come back on camera. So literally for this you need, y'all excuse me in the background. For this you need a large egg, vegetable oil, milk, and 2 cups of this. That's literally all you need to make homemade cornbread. It ain't rocket science. You ain't got to use the Jiffy box. This gonna get you where you need to be. I'm gonna mix this up. I'll be right back to show y'all it before I put it in the oven. Alright, y'all, I am back. So here's what our cornbread is looking like. It should be thick and creamy and pourable. I mean, it should be creamy and pourable, not thick. If it's too thick, you want to add some additional milk. Here's my little pan. I have taken the paper out. Make sure y'all take the paper out. I've taken the paper out. I've cleaned it. Then I put vegetable oil in it and I put it in the microwave. I put it in the oven for about 5 minutes just to let it get activated. I'm going to pour some of that excess grease into my chicken. And we're going to coat the bottom of that, and we're going to pour into here. Don't worry about this mess on the stove. We cooking, but I clean in between. So we're going to pour some of this on into here like that. Like Tabitha would say, like so, like that. We're not going to overfill it too much. So some of this, because I am making a tiny pan, I will have to make a small separate one. Because I'm going to fill it about this. Oh, y'all can see it good. I got the camera in a good position. Okay, so I'm going to fill it like this. And we're not going to fill it more than this because we're going to bake our cornbread in this dish. But we're also going to bake our dressing in the same dish. So once we add the chicken and the vegetables and the broth, we have to make sure it can still fit in the same dish. So you want to leave about that inch at the top. And I'm going to go ahead and put this in the oven. I'll put that in there. We're going to go ahead and let that cook. All right, y'all. I'm back. We back. Hey, we back. Hey, we back. Hey, we back. All right, for real. For real. So I'm back. I'm at the table. I got my bacon sliced up for the cabbage. Do y'all put bacon in y'all cabbage? If you don't eat pork, you probably use like turkey leg or something. Hey, I eat pork. So I got the bacon on, frying up for my cabbage. I still got the chicken legs boiling down for the dressing. I have my cornbread in the oven for the dressing. And I wish I had my meatloaf in the oven, but it ain't in the oven yet because I have to cut up my things that are going in the meatloaf. So I don't know if you can see the water on this. I did just rinse up this green pepper. We're about to cut this down. It looked a little weathered. I had it sitting on the cabinet. I don't know if I had it too close to the, yeah, my baby just ran in here with no pants on. She just ran in here with no pants. I don't know if I had it sitting too close to the stove, but it is good. I literally just got this a couple days ago. It is good. So I'm cutting out all that white in the inside. I scooped the seeds out. We don't cook none of that. So I'm going to be cutting this up. This is going to be for my dressing and for... She has something to say. This is going to be for the dressing and for the meatloaf. So if you think I'm cutting too much, you'll be like, why is she cutting all that? For some meatloaf. No, it's going to be for both. Because in dressing, you put green pepper, onion, celery. You put something else if you want to, but that's what I put. So I'm cutting it up. Oh, y'all can't even see me. I ain't even in no good position. Hold on, y'all. Y'all, before I get y'all situated to see, tell me, are y'all like, oh, thick thighs save lives. Tell me, are y'all like me? Do y'all have cases of drinks on the floor? We got a case of water down there and a case of Gatorade down there. DJ do play sports, so we have to keep that. But tell me, are y'all like me? Do y'all just have y'all cases on the floor, or y'all got somewhere that they go when y'all put them up? So we chopping up the veggies. I just took the cornbread out the oven. I left the oven on so that it can stay heated for the dressing. I diced them up that small. I don't know if Amaya mocking me or telling y'all her own thing. I would put her on camera, but she don't have pants on right now. So, I'm just dicing up the veggies, as y'all can see. Dicing up the bell pepper for my dressing and for the meatloaf. Meatloaf gonna be the next thing I put in the oven because I have to let that dressing cool off before I break it down. I use my hands. We're gonna say this right now. I use my hands to mix my dressing. I wash my hands, okay? My hands are never not washed. I wash my hands right before. I use my hands to mix up my dressing. Now, you want to use a spoon in your kitchen? Baby, that's your business. That's your kitchen. Don't let nobody tell you what to do in your kitchen. In my house, I use my hands. Why do I use my hands? Because my aunts, both of my aunts that taught me about dressing, use their hands. Okay? And they the old heads. I hope y'all know. I could just call them my old head, but they is the old heads, though. Because they're actually my biological mom's aunts. So they would be my great aunt, which means, well, one is my mom's aunt, one is my biological mom's sister. So that would make them the old heads. I mean, but, you know, they like to think they hip or whatnot. I might call one of them today. I might call my mom's sister today. I might. Because I thought about her earlier. So I might. But anyway, let me get back on task. So I use my hands to mix up my dressing. Like I said, I wash my hands. And I use it because you get a different feel of how everything is mixed in versus mixing it with a spoon. You get a different feel. You have to make sure it's mixed in. So that's what I do. But like I said, I wash my hands. And if you don't want to use your hands for that and you want to use a big mixing spoon, baby, do you. That's your kitchen. Do you. Ain't nobody going to tell you differently of what to do in your kitchen. I got my bacon on right now. I'm going to put some bacon in the meatloaf. And I'm going to put the bacon in my cabbage. I fry my cabbage up in the grease of the bacon. And I'm actually about to pause for a minute and show y'all how I slice up the bacon. It's probably done frying up. I kind of can smell it. So I'm going to go check it out and see what it's looking like. So I'm going to pause and take y'all over here to the stove. I keep saying I'm going to pause, but actually I'm going to finish cutting this piece up and then go to the stove and see what it's looking like. Can y'all see how much I got cut up? That's what I got so far. Because, like I said, we mixing this in with dressing and meatloaf. So, you want to make sure you have enough. And you're dicing it small. You ain't trying to have no big pieces. Ain't nobody trying to go for that. You're not trying to do that. Now you are able to see this piece a little thick. I'm gonna cut that in half. You are able to, saute these up and cook them down before you put them in your dressing. Some people cook it inside their cornbread. I don't do that. I just put it in there as I'm mixing it and I let it go ahead and cook up. Change of plans, y'all. I brought the bacon over here because Amaya in the way. She's about to knock down the ring light. So this is the bacon. Can y'all see it good? Let me adjust the lighting. Oh, there we go. Y'all can see it better like that. I'm going to crunch some of it up for the meatloaf. And then the others I'm going to leave as is and put it in the cabbage. And I have the cabbage. I have the bacon grease on the stove. I'll show y'all how much I got. This is how much grease we got from the bacon. So, all that. I'm not taking nothing out of here. No bits, pieces, nothing, draining, nothing. I'm cooking the cabbage exactly in there. Just like it is. There go y'all little friend. Pretend brushing her teeth with her spoon. Y'all, I done tried to do this voiceover 3 times now, so 3 times the charm. I don't know how this video got sped up so fast when I was recording. I don't know what happened to the sound of it. So we doing a voiceover, but you can see me cutting up the veggies continuously for both the meatloaf and the dressing. You're going to see me cut up some bullshit ass celery. I hate celery. Only use it for the flavoring and the dressing. I don't even know why celery was invented. Let me go ahead and include right here. Siobhan taught me how to make dressing too. She does use her hands as well. Include that before she get on my neck, because I only said my aunts. There she go, video chatting me. Looking cute. Y'all gonna see her pop in real quick. But yeah, that's all I'm doing right here. And then I'm gonna transition back over to the rest of the video, which got the sound in it. All right, y'all, I'm about to start making the meatloaf. Here's the veggies that I cut up. It's just green pepper and onion. The hamburger that we're gonna use. Remember, we're just making a small pan. Making that pan right there so it's small. But I'm gonna mute y'all on this part. Just let y'all see what I'm doing because I'm still on video chat. And I'll talk back to y'all in a minute. But this part is gonna be muted and I'll just do a voiceover. So I'm gonna just cut this open and put it in here. Alright, yeah, I had called them some old heads when I was talking about dressing.
Girl, why do you open your meat like that?
Why not?
I open mine right at the corner, one corner, and let it all come out. Sometimes I slice the package and just flip it out.
Well, my sister just asked me why I open the meat like this, so I might put that part in there.
Because that's a small little thing of meat. You open it like it was a 5 pound.
I was just gonna let the two middles fall out.
Tired of your shit.
Then she had the stress look on her face when she asked me why I open it like this. Shabuya! Shabuya, roll call. I'm hella fine. Yeah. All right, y'all. Sorry. I am going to mute for real because I'm doing too much. So, right now I'm just about to season the, meat.
I should let you, I should go on and record me making these little side rolls. Put that on your channel. Psych the fuck psych. Ain't nobody finna steal my shit.
Oh my God. Okay, y'all. Some of that I said I was going to mute, clearly I kept it because y'all need to understand the dynamic with me and Siobhan. She do the most, and then I just fall in line. Or is it I do the most and she fall in line? Or we just do the most together? I don't know. IDK, my BFF Jill. But, yeah, but I'm at the sink, seasoning it up. I'm using the same seasoning, garlic and herb, onion powder, garlic powder, black pepper, hamburger. Of course, I showed y'all the hamburger. And Siobhan trying to get on me, talk about why you open it like that, girl. But anyways, that's the seasonings. I'm showing y'all the W sauce because y'all won't get on me for how I pronounce it. I'm going to add barbecue sauce, ketchup, panko breadcrumbs, and an egg. I'll let y'all see what happened when I added that egg. But anyways, that's what I'm adding. So I got it on mute because I'm still talking to Siobhan. We probably shabuya in the background. So I really don't need that out here like that. Yeah, and I'm doing this in a sink, in a bowl. I use the back of the knife to open the pepper, just in case anybody was wondering. The back of the knife to open the barbecue sauce because I just used that same knife to cut open that hamburger, and we're not doing cross-contamination, but I am using the back of the knife. There I go pouring in, what is that? Barbecue sauce. I just did the ketchup. Don't know why I didn't show you how to ketchup. Probably because it was so old and I had to, never mind. I had to knock the bottle because I want to say what I want to say, but I'm not going to say it. I'm going to just say I had to knock the bottle. Not the ketchup was old. Not it was old. It was almost gone. Ketchup don't even last over here long enough to be, oh, I wonder did I capture Siobhan fussing at Marley in the background. I can't remember if I captured that in the first part. But here go the panko breadcrumbs, Italian style. You can use regular as well. I almost said regular style. You can use original as well. This is it all mixed up in the bowl. I washed my hands before I came over here, so now I'm going to get with it in the bowl. I am mixing it all together. The hamburger, breadcrumbs, the seasonings, the ketchup, the barbecue sauce, the W sauce. That's me mixing it up. And you mix it and you just add more as you go. I'm going to add in some more ketchup. I'm going to add in some more barbecue sauce. I'm going to add in some more W sauce. I'm going to add in some more breadcrumbs. I'm not going to add in no more seasoning because if it's one thing about me, look at that wrist. Hey, look at that wrist. Woo, look at that wrist. Look at that. I got that. So I'm not for the animal seasonings. It is seasoned to perfection, okay? But yeah, so I'm just adding in more stuff because, you got to make sure it's the right consistency. Please don't make me no dry meatloaf. Please don't. Make sure it's the right consistency. Make sure the breadcrumbs the right consistency because don't just make me a loaf of meat either. Like I want meatloaf, so make sure them breadcrumbs in there doing their job. If you don't have enough, add some more. What I'm finna do right here, y'all see it, adding some more. But yeah, that's all I'm doing. Pretty self-explanatory here. I don't know who to scratch my arm or what I to scratch my arm up against. It's dry. It's ashy. Look at it. Scratched up. But yeah, anywho, mixing that. And then I'm adding my egg in last. I make sure everything is mixed in good before I add my egg in. So after I put in this barbecue sauce and I mix it up, y'all gonna see me go get the egg. Can y'all hear my hair during my voiceover? I don't even know, but y'all, cause she be doing the most. But anyways, I'm mixing it, getting it around the sides and the bottom. Mix the meatloaf. We're mixing it. So Amaya just came in here, y'all, so y'all might start to hear her in my voiceover. But I did all of that. Now I'm about to go get the egg so I can add the egg in. I'm getting the egg and then I'm going to crack it and y'all finna see what happens with this egg. Now DJ just called me during my voiceover. Y'all, this is real life. It's a mom and her minions. This real life. I can't make this up. Look at me trying to crack this egg with one hand because of my hand. Now, why did shell have to fall in there? It did not have to do that. It did not have to overdo its part. But I'm going to go ahead and mix that in there. And I'm going to let y'all watch this real quick without a voiceover because these kids won't let me be great. So I'm going to see what they want real quick. And I'm going to come back with the voiceover and explain the rest. All right, y'all. Right here, I'm just pouring in more breadcrumbs still, mixing it up, trying to get it to the right consistency. So that's what y'all going to see. I'm going to cut and come back where you see me start to put it in the little baking dish that we're going to use. All right, here I am loading it up into the little aluminum baking dish that we're going to use. I am using 1 pound of meat. All of it will fit into this pan. It's a meatloaf, so you are going to, pack it in there, squish it down in there. I don't have y'all in a good position to see exactly what I'm doing. I apologize for that, but I will show y'all the pan once it's actually all fit down in there. Right here, I am rinsing out the bowl and about to wash my hands. Know how you girls and boys like to tussle when you're mixing things with your hands, cooking with your hands. I will hope that the water work where y'all at. The water works over here. You can see the darn dish soap on the sink. So we buy soap over here. There's nothing you can wash off your hands. I'm making sure it is out of my fingernails because I was dealing with raw meat. Making sure the bowl has a thorough rinse before I put it in my dishwasher. You can see the smoke from the water because I do got it up a little bit high. I'm rinsing that bowl and I'm going to just sit it on the other side of the sink. I have already thrown away my mess that was on that side. Then I'm going to turn that water down a little bit with my hand that did not touch any raw meat. Make sure I have all that rinsed off my hand, and I'm going to grab the soap and wash my hands. Y'all know the vibes. Wash your hands. Still yapping my lips in the background, so must still be on video chat with Siobhan. But yeah, just washing my hands up. That's pretty self-explanatory. And then I'll see y'all again when I'm at the next clip. I don't remember what I'm making next. Probably crunching out the cornbread, but I'll see y'all again in a minute. Okay, y'all, here goes the meatloaf. I got it in this pan in case it boils over. Here it goes. We're about to put this in the oven, and I'll be back. I'm sorry, y'all. I started recording late. I took my cornbread out the pan, and I'm just breaking it up right now. All right, y'all. I'm doing a quick voiceover. I'm breaking the cornbread up. Still not in a good position for the camera. I apologize about that. I wanted to include this because I don't know what happened to the recording of it. I think I clipped it, but I did clean out my sink after rinsing that hamburger. There go y'all man DJ talking about how. But I just want to include that real quick. Now I'm going to put my veggies in here that we chopped up. This is the onion, celery, and bell pepper. That's how it look with the veggies. And we got to pause for a minute because our chicken and broth is still going. And that's what we need. Switch, transition, and do the cabbage. This is the cabbage that we bought. Remember, this is all we found. What we're going to do is rinse this cabbage. We're then going to cut this cabbage, cut off everything bad, cut it up, and then we're going to rinse the cabbage again. So, I don't know about y'all, but I cooked some of my green leaves. And if y'all can see right there, can y'all see that? Yeah, that's why you're going to rinse the cabbage, okay? So, not hot water. I don't do cold water either. I do like a cool, warm rinse for my first rinse. We're going to rinse that and put that in there. Like I said, I cooked some of the green. Now, some of this, I'm going to the table. Just because I'm rinsing it don't mean it's good. I am going to cut off everything that's not good. So, you know, just because it's getting a 1-2 rinse don't mean, oh, she about to cook. She about to cook that? Ugh. Why she? No. I'm about to cut this up. My name Big Slime. Yeah, I'm hella fine. Yeah. Y'all, for the sake of the video not to be 3 hours long, I'm going to do a quick voiceover and then speed through this. Right here, I'm just looking at the leaves and telling what I want to cut off, if the leaf is any good, if it's not. So what I'm showing right here is where I'm about to cut it at. I'm letting y'all see that's the part along the side that I don't like. I'm going to cut that off and use everything else. That's really what I'm about to do, going through all these leaves, and then I'm going to start chopping it up. So I'm going to just speed through this part and then let y'all see it after I have it chopped up. I already know that I don't want this top layer of this, and I don't know if that's just a leaf or not. So let's see. It looked like it might just be that top leaf. Yeah, y'all see that? My bad, y'all. I had came back to show y'all something. The way I was just cutting that cabbage, you don't have to cut your cabbage up that thin or that small of chunks, because it is going to cook down. So you can leave it big chunks if you want to. I just don't, but just for the purpose of showing y'all that you can leave it big chunks if you want to, I'm about to show y'all. So I just got that middle out. I'm going to take off that top. We're going to keep that. This I'm going to sit to the side. So, I took that out. I cut that in half. Now, you don't even have to cut it in half again. You can literally just chop your cabbage up like this. And that give you pieces this big versus what I just showed y'all when I chopped it down. So, this whole side, I'm going to just leave just like this. Y'all see, it really don't make no difference. Like, you can't, this how much cabbage I got already. But it really don't make no difference. You can literally leave it like this and cook it. It doesn't matter. I just dropped a good piece of cabbage on the floor. Y'all know what time it is. I'm gonna move the cabbage to the stove and the sink, and handy dandy Lysol wipe. And we about to clean our area down. Same old, same old. This is the day in, day out. Alright, y'all, we at the stove. Here's the cabbage. Again, I got this fan on, so I'm going to talk a little louder. Don't know how you can hear me, but I always turn this on when I'm cooking. I have the cabbage in here already. I didn't season it too much because I had that bacon grease in there. I have pepper, onion powder, and garlic powder in here. And I let it cook down some before I interrupted it, disturbed it, whatever you want to call it. So now I'm mixing that in there. I did not put any liquids in here. Cabbage will create its own water. It will create its own water. So I'm just mixing this down. I did not show you guys me rinsing it because, to be completely honest, because it was so much. Because I still got a whole bunch in the strainer that needs to be rinsed right now. So I just put one portion in here, and I will get that one rinsed down and stuff on camera if y'all want. But I'm gonna let this cook down so that it can create space. Like, already it's already cooking down, because now the pan was just full. I can add more cabbage to this now, and I'm gonna cover it with a top and let it do its thing. So yeah, so just like that, mixing them seasonings in. And then I'm going to rinse the rest of the cabbage and add it to that right on the top. Here's the rest of the cabbage that I have left. None of this has been rinsed right now. So that's what we're about to do. I rinsed it with cold water. And can y'all see me? You want to move that around, make sure it's getting clean. Don't just run no water on the top. Because I told y'all, we're not eating no bugs. Even though when I cut this up, everything that I've seen that had something on it, it had already got rinsed before I got down deep into the middle. And the center of the cabbage, the heart of the cabbage, which is what I'm doing, but I don't care about none of that. We still gonna rinse that like we don't care about none of that. Let all that water run out and do it again. And I rinse it in the strainer, I hope, for obvious reasons, so that your cabbage ain't running into the sink. But we done rinsed that, and now shake that excess water off of it. We're gonna add it to the pan that already got the cabbage in it. We're putting it in here right on the top. We're not adding no more seasoning. I seasoned enough for everything the first time. We're not adding no more seasoning. We don't want no salty, over-seasoned cabbage. So I'm going to knock all that off. Knock all that off, and I'm going to let that cook. We going to let that cook. I'm about to get the top and put it on there and then transition over to the dressing. That's our chicken that has boiled up for our dressing, that liquid you see. That's our broth that we're going to use for the dressing. I have rinsed out this strainer that I have for the cabbage. I'm going to take and remove this chicken, and I'm going to drop it right in the strainer. And this chicken is tender. When I say falling off the bone, falling off the bone. I can't even pick it up to show y'all. Look at that. That's how you want it. That's how you want it. Now the chicken, I left the skin on it when I was boiling it. We are not using none of that skin. We're going to throw all that skin away. But we're going to use this broth and pour it inside of our dressing. Oh, see some runaway chicken in there. And I mean, I could leave it in there and just pour it in the dressing, but I like to, you know, see what I'm doing. So here's the cornbread, onion, celery, green pepper. I'm pouring that broth right into there. That's homemade chicken broth. You can't buy that at the store. You make that. So, I did that. That's how that looks. So, we're going to need some more liquids in there. You're not cooking it up like that. Your dressing going to be dry. I'm going to add cream of chicken. I'm going to add cream of celery. I don't know about y'all, but I cannot open this with my finger. My fingers is sensitive. I always get a spoon. To be honest, it stinks. To be completely honest. That was the cream of chicken. It actually stinks. And I'm opening that one with the spoon. It's the cream of celery. Right into the bowl. Right into the bowl. That one don't want to come out. This would be that take 1, 2. Did y'all ever see that video where this boy was like, Mom, who are you talking to? No one even watches your channel. Or no, he didn't say that. He was like, Mom, if I was people, I would not watch this. It is very boring. He said something like that. Do y'all know what video I'm talking about? Y'all, I'm so happy I got me 11 subscribers just off of one video. Now, of course, some of it is family support, but I appreciate that family support. I can't wait till I get the algorithm flow. I mean, I can wait. I don't mean I can't wait, but I'll be happy to get that algorithm flow going. And, you know, I'll just be so excited. Because I'm excited with them 11 subscribers. It's giving support, and I love that for me. I love that for us, because this is our channel. Y'all will be seeing how these kids act. I love that for us. I love the support. So, that's how our dressing look right now. We are going to shred this chicken up. I'm honestly going to wash my hands real quick. Then shred this chicken up while it's cooling down. I don't know if y'all can see it, but it is still smoking. Get the fat and everything off of it. And I'm going to just throw it right in one of these cans to throw away. And then we'll start putting that dressing together and putting it back into our pan. Meatloaf is in the oven. Cabbage is on. I'm going to stir the cabbage. And I'll be right back with y'all. Alright, so we've washed our hands. And now we are, that chicken hot. Now you could use like a blender or not a blender. Is a blender is what I'm trying to say. Can y'all see what I'm doing? So I'm shredding the chicken up. I'm putting the fat and the gristle and stuff in there. As I'm breaking the chicken, I'm throwing it in there. Now you could use like something to chop this up, a food processor, stuff like that. I don't have that over here. And what have I been doing? Cooking the same way, without all that. So, therefore, we gonna do what we need to do to get the job done. We're only using chicken. No skin, no fat, no bones. Nobody want to eat that in no dressing. We ain't having bone-in dressing. So, this right here. Ooh, y'all, this chicken hot. That right there on the end, we taking that off, baby. We not using that. And I just dropped it on the cabinet trying to show y'all that we wasn't using it. Ooh, like this. Ooh, that chicken hot. Like that right there. We not using that. We taking that off. Taking that right on out of there. So I'm gonna go ahead and do this. Break this all up. Put this in the dressing. Get it mixed up, and I'll be back. All right, y'all. Here's our dressing. Move that to the back. Here's our dressing. We're gonna go ahead and put this in here. This is the same pan we used the made the cornbread in. So we're gonna go ahead and pack this in here. I have shredded on all the chicken, took out all the bones out of that. We're gonna go ahead and pack this in here, and then we're going to bake it. I will be back once I got it in the oven. All right, y'all, so we back. I got one pan of dressing in the oven already. This is another pan of dressing. So it's a little low pan, but it's dressing. And this is why I don't like to make dressing, because y'all see the tiny cornbread I made still made 2 pans of dressing. So I'm going to end up giving this one away. But I just was going to show y'all this one. So I got it in the pan. I'm about to place it in the oven. The other one is already in the oven. Here's the meatloaf straight out the oven. I just took the pan out of the oven. That's how it looks. I've been in here cleaning up, getting the kitchen back together. So there's the cabbage. I've already went ahead and mixed the bacon in. So that's done. Meatloaf done, cabbage done, dressing in the oven. Then we shall eat. See y'all soon.
I will go outside and get the bags to set that.
Here's the meatloaf. The kids have eaten already. Here's the cabbage. Here's the dressing. Again, kids ate already. And there's the other dressing that is coming out right now. And that was the ending to our Sunday dinner. Meatloaf, cabbage, dressing, and Hawaiian rolls. That was the Hawaiian rolls sitting on the stove. I forgot to take a picture before the kids ate. I forgot to, take a picture of a finished plate. But thanks y'all. But thank y'all so much for watching, and we'll see y'all in the next video.